What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. I don't even have a follow up to that because you know what? It's been such a large gap since my last stream and video. But yeah, so hope everyone holidays is going well so far. It is now December 3rd. I don't remember the last time I was on this thing, but well, at least streaming wise. But yeah, it's been a while. But thanks for joining the stream. For those of you who are joining now, thanks for joining. For those of you who are going to join later, um, so on and so forth, even after the stream. So I appreciate the support. Now, I don't have the actual second window up, but right now I am looking at the main menu for Project Motor Racing. I recently started this. I mean, I've been playing since day one. I've been playing as if I was playing a lot, but I played. I tried it in day one. Didn't like it. It was kind of unplayable for me, at least, with my current setup. No matter how many different setting videos or whatever force feedback videos I've watched, yeah, it's. I mean, it's you can play it, but it wasn't up to my liking, at least. So if that makes any sense. I know this game has been getting a lot of bad rep online, especially after, well, pre patch 105 or whatever, the latest patch. But I have been enjoying it a lot more since the patch dropped, the latest patch. Call it day 2, I guess, patch, since it's technically the second patch. But yeah. I have some favorites already out of all the cars in the game, but I started the career mode multiple times to try to tweak the settings to like I'm not a uh seasoned sim racer for any, you know, by any stretch of the imagination. I periodically go on and off sim racing, and preferably looking for like a single player to you know, kill time. But I don't have a lot of time to kill, so that's why I try to look for a single player sim racing game that I can play. I wish I could play Gran Turismo, but I can't because I do not have a PlayStation license direct drive will. So all I have as my option is the PC with my Moza base, Moza base R16. So yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to the game of the night. So actually, this is not even the mode I was supposed to be on. But anyways, yeah, that's the actual car. The last car I was driving the other night. So yeah, let me explain that. Interesting story. I was driving this car off stream. I wish I recorded it, but I ended up yeah, messing up my wrist because 1 second, I didn't even start the recording. All right, yeah. I ended up messing up my wrist because when the car jerked when I was in the grass and the wheel was like half, almost damn near halfway down, and my thumb was still inside the rim, it jerked even further and it yeah, messed my wrist up a little, and I screamed like a little baby, and cursed out, but whatever. Um, I say all that to say that it is dangerous if you don't, if you're not careful with certain settings that's set for this game. Again, I have a R16, so that's 16 newton meters, and then you can configure it to your liking as far as, turning it down or whatever. Um, but, anyways, yeah, the game right out the box as far as force feedback goes, day one at least, it was not good at all. You had to like really tune the settings to get it somewhat realistic, but it still wasn't close enough compared to games like iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate, and Assetto Corsa and such and such. But my main focus for this game was pretty much utilizing the career mode because I wanted a career mode. I could spend at least 1 or 2 races a night before I go to bed and go back to work in the morning or whatever. Um, and feel some sort of sense of progression. So that is the goal that I was looking forward to doing in this game. If the game was actually playable, which it is to me now. I haven't tried all cars in the game yet. The game has a lot of cars, of course, but the cars I've tried so far has been very, let's just say, sufficient, um, efficient enough to drive on the courses, and the force feedback is a lot more pleasing than day one. So again, this is my exclusive current setup with my settings. I follow Gamer Muscle on his settings to correct certain things when it comes to the Moser Pit House, at least, but pretty much almost everything in the Moser Pit House is turned off and the wheel is at 900 degrees. But yeah, so let's get into race weekend. So far, yesterday off stream, I have done two. Why am I keep going back to that? I have done two races. I think two races in my career so far, and I started off from the bottom when it comes to funds. So here's my Porsche. I have been going back and forth between the Porsche and the MX-5. I do not like the MX-5 in this game as much as I do in other games like iRacing and Assetto Corsa, even Assetto Corsa Evo. But yeah, the Porsche is very fun to drive. I recently got a clutch pedal and a shifter, H-pattern shifter, so it's even more fun for me to drive these, low end cars that has stick shift in it. For those of you who watched my content before, you would know that I am a Advent GT3 driver. I love GT3 cars. Not so much in this game as of yet. Probably some, maybe very few that I've tested. I actually liked after the patch, but not all the way yet. Le Mans Ultimate is still top of the line for that, and I don't think it's a fair comparison to compare this to Le Mans. Le Mans is a much more concentrated sim racing game for those type of cars. So I look at this more in a GT like Gran Turismo, Forza comparison. I'm gonna change this color because I do not like that. Yes, a little more. There we go. Something darker for my emo self. Let's confirm. All right. So you can sell cars, of course. You can change the view in the cockpit to your liking based on your wheel setup. I've already changed this, so I'm good on that. You could purchase a car anytime. I don't know if there's a limit. Keep burping, sorry. I don't know if there's a limit of how many cars you can actually buy, but yeah, that's where you can purchase more. So I've been in last place for the past, let me see how many races. 2 races, okay, even though it's saying a winner, but at least it's been clean races, so I haven't crashed my car, thankfully. But yeah, it's been let's see, it's 2 out of 5 races so far. So I'm at Lime Rock Park. I am not familiar with these next 3 tracks, I guess. I was somewhat familiar with Daytona. Sebring, I was the most familiar with, but that's not helping me get in first place, I guess, right? So let's just start Lime Rock. Yeah, let's just start at Lime Rock Park. If I can figure out what to press. There we go. Yeah. So graphically, the game is okay. It's not the best. I have a 4090, 32 gigs of DDR4, 5. I don't remember anymore. I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 RAM. Beastie Machine. I have several monitors hooked up to it, so it is taking a toll on my frame rate right now, especially with OBS. I think OBS almost cuts down my frame rates in half with frame generation on. But yeah, so we have 98 on frame gen right now, and this is practice. So I guess I'm gonna start with a practice round because I am not used to this course. I am somewhat getting used to the Porsche. The Porsche car. But yeah, it's. I can tell you right now, the tracks are definitely bringing a new challenge to the same car that I'm already getting used to as I drive. But I am a rookie at best when it comes to driving, since I don't spend too much time driving racing sims. But yeah, so let's get this started. Start driving, shall we? Again, I'm using the H padding shifter with the clutch. I do stall quite a bit, so forgive me. Like just now, I just did that, not paying attention. So go around these guys. Got my pit limiter on, so I should be okay. Turning it off now. Let me know if my audio is not sufficient. What the hell's going on? What the hell? Turn my... Oh. You know what? That's my fault. So I'm getting 100... Okay. I'm trying to pay attention to two different things. So my frame rates right now is like 105 on frame gen, with everything on everything maxed out. Jesus. What the hell? So of course the tires are cold, so I gotta warm them up. I'm gonna let them pass me. So first race, I don't know, just disclaimer guys, I don't think I'm as good yet on multitasking in this game, like talking and driving, so forgive me for my bad driving. There goes the AI bumping me in the back of the bumper. Gosh. I can barely multitask when it's paddle shifters. Now I gotta pay attention to the clutch and the H pattern shifter too. So this guy's... Just gonna take it easy for now. So first race at Daytona, my car. So I got last place and they still gave me over $2,000, so like 2.5 I think. And yeah, I ended up my car was so damaged. Well, not that, it wasn't crazy damage, but it was enough to pretty much, the winnings was enough to cover the damage pretty much. So it was like a little over $2,000 for the repairs, and I pretty much only made what a couple hundred off of that race, even though I got last place. So the game seems to be somewhat forgiving. I don't have the difficulty on authentic. I changed it to 60 after doing some testing with the AI at 180, just to give myself some leeway. Like I said, I am a rookie at best. And I'm still learning the feel and mechanics, you know, for this particular game. So like right now I'm just taking my time here in third gear, but yeah, the AI seems like they're still somewhat not trying to hit me from behind, which is cool. Jesus. Whoa! Oh, there we go. Eesh. Let's go back to the pits. Okay, so AI for one is a lot better than day one AI. So for this patch at least, it's been really good so far. They haven't really played as if I didn't exist at all. Yeah, so hey babe, I appreciate the support. Girls in the chat, so I'm not calling anyone else babe, just getting that straight. It's not just some random person I'm calling babe. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, as I what was it? I lost my train of thought. Anyways, yeah. So I had to pay back most of my repairs in the first race. So the second race at Sebring. Sebring, since I was more familiar with that track, I played it a bit more safe, even though I still got last place. But even I won like a little over $2,000, like 2.5 again, I think. And I kept most of my winnings because the repair only cost me $51. Granted, now I didn't see any damage at all on my car, and then neither did I remember hitting anything. But there was a repair for $51, and I wish they can actually let you like rotate the camera around your car in the garage while you're viewing it on that repair screen. But hopefully they add that later, you know, because I didn't see it, unless it was like a chip of paint from 51 maybe. But I had no idea what was the repair needed for if I had a, a clean race. I'm just cruising on fourth gear like nobody's business. One thing I did have to I'm still getting used to it. One thing I did have to learn about this Porsche, I mean cars in general, but especially this Porsche, is the downshifting, like not to downshift too early. Oh shoot, here we go. Just, oh man. Alright, let's just get back in there. I don't think the damage in this game is not completely bad. I mean, not bad, sorry. It's not completely realistic, so I guess that could be bad in a way if you're looking for simulation. So when you get hit in this game, even if you run into a wall, it's not it's not as bad as like Le Mans Ultimate or whatever, where you can't drive, which I kind of want, but to me this game is like almost like you paid for early access instead of the full release. The only thing that's making it a full release is the content. Other than that, gameplay-wise, it's almost like it's early access. You still got some features, such as the radar, which would be very helpful in this game, especially for multiplayer, I guess, for people that plays that a lot. But yeah, it's they had a lot. They have a lot of work to get done, So it is what it is. Let that car pass. We got the same color. Oh no, I changed it. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually pay attention and talk while driving at the same time in this game, unless I'm taking it easy. But if I want to focus on trying to at least get a clean race or win, I have to probably shut up for a little bit. Even I'm kind of like doing a review and driving at the same time, a quick review at least, early review. The hell? Oh, there it goes. That was my fault. The hood is messed up. Yep, there goes the brake locking. Alright, so the tire is getting warmer. Yeah, this is quite much. I can tell you that right now. Now, I want to let you guys know, I played a lot of Forza by default because that's the only sim game, I can't say sim, Simcade, whatever, game that I have access to that has an actual career mode, even though it's lacking in that department. But it's still more of a career mode than what any other real sim has right now. I don't do I don't do much multiplayer racing because I don't have as much time, and I refuse to put too much time into that to practice. So Forza is like the next best thing on PC that I can actually play that has a career mode to it. Even though I'm not really too fond of the career mode, but it's something that you can feel somewhat, progression through. And that's all right, I play Le Mans on and off in the career weekends. I say career weekends, race weekends and stuff, because it feels good to play that game. I even play some multiplayer matches on weekends. Same goes for iRacing, but I know my limits. I know how much time I have throughout the week and the weekend. So, if I'm a busy person, I can't spend but so much time on those games unless I really, want to get really committed to it. But games like this in Forza, I can actually spend little time on and still, feel some sort of progression in the career mode or whatever I'm playing. I'm getting better at it. But there it goes, downshifting too early. The car wants to drift out of place. So, day one patch, this game was it felt a bit floaty on a lot of cars. I don't really think I had one car that didn't feel floaty. And I played a bit of Automobilista 2 on and off, and it was definitely closer to that. To an extent. Automobilista 2 is in a better place now, but I played it back in the day too, and it was definitely a little floaty like that. Like the car wasn't connected to the ground as much. Yep, there we go. I think that was my fault. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna say it was my fault. Alright, so yeah, let's forgot to control through here. Let's return to pit and let's start the next session, which is qualifying. Now, I know I'm not going to qualify for any. Maybe I should just skip it because I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I'll try it. Let's try it. Because I don't think I'm going to move up in any places besides 16. So I'll give it a shot. I think last time I did a qualification with Sebring, which is a stage I actually knew for the most part. What was it, 11th place I started on a grid? So, oh, you know what I didn't do? My gosh, I didn't freaking load up the setup the whole time. The downloaded setup I got through the mod. That for a lot of these cars. This one is actually helpful for me at least. So, I should have been practicing with that. Totally forgot about that. Gosh, wrong gear, reversing. It's definitely cold right now, so I'm gonna warm them up again. Let's do that. That's a little better. Little better. Jesus. Yeah, so back to what I was saying about the FF, the force feedback on the road, on how it felt floaty in the previous patch. In this patch, you can really feel a lot of the road feels now. And again, there's nothing different on my Moser Pit House settings. Everything is pretty much almost everything is turned off. I have it on 100%, and I normally fiddle around with the in-game settings, for the force feedback for certain cars, I guess. But yeah, you know, another game I actually been having fun on is with Seta Corsa Rally. That's really good. And I'm not even a rally driver at all, but like it's the Dark Souls of rally driving. I mean, Dark Souls of racing games in general. So it's definitely difficult for me to get like a hold of the the game when it comes to keeping the car on the track. But I just need to get that emergency brake too. I think it'll be helpful. But part of me wanting to like hurry up and get the shifter was for this game, since I know I was going to be in a career mode quite often. But it definitely helps in the set of course of rally too. Alright, here goes the first lap. Track time. Oh, hold on. They already skipped me a place already? Oh, track's the second time around. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Shit. I knew that was gonna happen.
All clear.
I just stay cold too. It's not helping anything right now. Trying to focus on getting it, at least trying to get it better time. See what I'm capable of, at least when I'm not multitasking too much.
You've got 5 minutes left.
See what I make of it. I must say, I do want to get the haptics and magic shaker for my clutch pep, so I can know when I can feel like where the bite is when using the clutch. Do have it on my throttle and brake, but it could be helpful with the clutch too. And it's not expensive to get it either. It's like $50 or $60 for that thing. Altogether, like 60 something hours, so I can get the 3D printed mount for the Ace Attack pedal. The some magic thing. Alright. I'm getting a little more used to the stage now. Just a little. I'm just having trouble with the downshifting at the right time. Shoot, see? Shit. So many turns. Jesus. Car's not warmed up yet. That's downshift when I didn't need to. I think I caught it. I got a better time, almost 2 seconds. But, like, oh shit. I'm gonna stop here. I'm like 2 seconds away from everybody else on the grid. I'm pretty sure if I spent more time, I can get it. But I don't mind starting off in last place. It's fine. Alright, so. Let's get started. Okay, so alright, so we're gonna start now. I have oh yeah, we gotta go to next we're gonna start on the grid.
Wish that had panned out a little bit.
Yeah, so we'll start the actual race. I'm in the back of the class. They have to get something done with these shadows, because these shadows I think is ruining the game's look. Like I think the game looks just fine if you don't include the bad shadows. Like I think the textures are fine, the road textures, the car texture especially, and especially inside. The interior is really good. The exterior is good. Interior really good. Road looks good. Motion could do some work, but the shadows is definitely like what's bringing the graphics down for this game. Anyways, let's get on with it, because I know I'm not gonna be able to talk as much as I would want to while driving, unless I'm just playing it safe and hanging out in the back again. Yeah, I really want to get an emergency brake so I can get a better start instead of using the clutch to keep myself still before I put it in gear. Alright, we gotta warm these tires up, so let's not do too much, right? But I at least want to keep up with the pattern, you know? Not a good look. Not a good look, Preston. So these are this is the AI at 60%, guys. They're not. I don't know what really changes when it comes to the AI difficulty. Is it they're like how smart they drive, because they're not that smart anyways? Looking for me to correct this? No. That shouldn't happen. So let's restart. Let's try this again. And I'm not going to keep you starting, because normally I don't. I just don't really crash out like that either. Like if I mess up, I normally catch it. That time I really didn't. Yeah, let's do this again. Like I said, we're gonna hang out in the back for a little. If there's a clean opening, I'll take it. Yeah, tires is definitely too cold for me to push too much, so I can't try to push as much as I did in the previous laps. And that's where I messed up at. That's where I spun out. Um, frame pacing now with the OBS on, I realized even while recording yesterday, not streaming, but playing with the OBS on, even though it's showing 100 frames with frame generation, I could tell you right now the frame pacing looks kind of bad, and that's probably because, and you know, frame generation just technically like doubles or whatever your frames. It's probably natively running at 50 and trying to double that, which is making it look bad. The frame pacing look bad. For those of you who understand frames, I'm not going to sit here and explain that right now, especially while driving. This is not a class. If anything, I need a class and learning how to drive this goddamn thing and these courses. Oh, it was a hard turn. Whoa, my game just crashed. Oh my gosh, that's the first time it crashed too. Updating. Oh, that's a save. Not only it crashed, it forced my steering wheel in one direction. It's weird. But that's weird. I played like almost over 2 hours yesterday just recording it. It never crashed. Oh, it started back up. That was mid race too. Well, I can't say mid. It was the beginning of the race, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I mean, normally if I wanted to force it to crash, honestly, the easiest way to do it is clicking the mouse, the right click mouse, but yeah, right clicking the mouse on the loading menu as the game is loading. It just always crashes when you do that, which is weird. But yeah, crashing like mid race like that, that's the first time it's ever happened to me in this game. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, it doesn't do that again during the race. And luckily, I didn't get that far in the race for it to crash and mess me up too much. So let's go back to the race. That can get annoying if it continues to happen now, especially while I'm streaming. But yeah, let's start. I like how the previews for this game, the trailer looks like a whole nother game from this, and it was supposed to be in game. But yet now when you're in the game and you're playing it, you know, yourself, you see flickering textures, bad motion, bad shadows popping. And oh man, I can't stress this enough. They have to add in options for PC, of course, because this, you know, it makes sense for any other game on PC to have this, especially racing games. They have to add an option for the mirrors, like the graphics for the mirrors. They have to add an option to turn those up, because the mirrors in this game is complete shit. Like I'd rather than not just have a mirror at that point, at a certain point. Like just give me a virtual. Well, I guess it is a virtual mirror. Still, the pop in, the draw distance is just horrible. You can't barely see anything. You know, 2 or 3 cars behind you. You know, further down. It really does suck. Let me see if this car has any other. Nope, just hard. Alright. Let's start this again. Shall we? And get off of practice and just go straight to the race because we already did all this. I wish it was a way you could just have an option to go straight to the race. Yeah, I was gonna start in the back even if I did post a lap time. It's fine. I suck. I know it. All right. Let's try this again, shall we? the volume is okay, it's better. Volume is definitely lower. Alright, cold tires, cold tires. Oh gosh, look at that guy! That guy! He just ran off the road. That's the first time seeing the AI in this patch do that. Alright. Yeah, I'm making fun of him, but watch it, you guys. He's gonna pass me anyway. It's gonna suck. But I get to make fun of him while he's behind me, right? I get to do that. I earn that much. Shit, he's already catching up. Oh, there is a virtual mirror. Okay, so the virtual mirror and the regular mirror both suck when it comes to graphics. Yeah, he's about to pass me. Look. He's either gonna hit me or pass me or both. He talked all that shit. Now he's coming up from behind. Creeping on the come up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk all that crap. Guess I'm keeping up with the pack for now. Alright, we're not getting there with the warm tires, but it's not warm yet. I want to see at least 60. They need to come out with an update for Crew Chief for this game, because the spotter is literally like not even, it's like non-existent and inaccurate at times, but definitely non-existent. And there's no, the fact that there's no proximity radar, I think it would be better to have Crew Chief with this game. That way Jim can tell us where when these cars are, like, you know, right next to us. 'Cause I don't have a triple monitor, so. Okay, I'm not gonna do any inside cuts or nothing. I'm just gonna follow to the best of my ability, and hopefully the game doesn't crash again. I'm not one of those YouTubers that continue streaming after 4 crashes and keep a counter of how many crashes they had. I'm not doing that. Jesus. Alright, so the tires is definitely, I want to say they're warm enough, maybe a little warmer, make me have a little more motivation to go hard on the turns. There's only 3 laps left already. Oh no. Recover. There we go. Whew. Felt that coming in slow motion, man. I hate that crap. It's like the Matrix, but you can't do much about it. You're just wishing and praying while you're freaking manhandling the wheel as if something's gonna go right. Oh shit. Yeah, this guy's actually like just patiently waiting in the back like I was. Doesn't, oh shit, oops. Doesn't help we got the same colors either. It's like a reflection of myself. It's been such a long time since I was, at least on the rig. Oh shit! Oh, there he goes. Back in 16. You're not paying attention. Like I was saying, it's been such a long time since I've actually used my right foot for the brake pedals. Normally I use my left foot for the brake and the right for the throttle, and that's it when I'm playing GT cars with GT cars. Ever since I got the clutch pedal and the H pattern shifter, I had to relearn on the rig at least to use my left foot for the clutch only and the right foot for both throttle and brake like you would do in real life. The good thing is I can easily just switch back though. When it comes to cars, I use the paddle shifter for. I don't think I had any crashes yet. Well, as far as my car goes, I think I need any repairs unless going on the gravel, on the grass or whatever, messes up your car in some way. Maybe. Or the elevation. Did not need to slow down there. Alright. I had a chance to get 15th place. I wonder if I would have gotten more money than my previous races in last place. Can't wait to get a triple monitor set up, man. Yeah, see? 0 spotting. There's no spotters. I don't know if it's something that's normal for these class of cars or not, but there's no spotters. Like, I would rather have crew chief work for this. That way I can have Jim at all times letting me know if anyone's around me or whatever. And also letting me know how bad I'm doing, which she normally does. At 2,500 again. Let's see if I need any repairs now. I didn't crash into anything, or no one crashed into me, so it shouldn't cost me much. If I have to repair anything, let's see. $10 for what? The hell am I getting? Is that gas? Do you pay for gas in this game? Like, what is the $10 for? Excuse me. They just got to take money somehow, some way. Yeah, I don't know what the $10 is for. But whatever, I pay it. Probably didn't really have to, but I pay it. All right, so I'm actually winning little by little some money. The sponsor I chose is a very mediocre, normal midline sponsor that you don't technically need to get in the podium to please. You just have a steady income. I have with by having clean races and whatnot. So it's the default sponsor. Coca-Cola, Castro. So you got some brandings in this game. Gosh, that motion is horrible right now. Alright, so this is my first time in this track, so let's make sure we practice. Okay, what is it, like 4 out of 5 races now left? Sorry, 2 out of 5 races left? I think this is the second to last race. Curious as to what happens after you finish all 5 races in this game. I know you get a certain amount for the championship, but if you're getting last place for all these races, I wonder how much of that certain amount you're gonna get, you know? Alright, so I loaded the setup. All right.
Hammer down now.
Cold tires. Let's warm them up. Oh, we're gonna do more than warm them up. Holy shit. Way too fast. Let's see where I'm going. No, 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 no. We gotta start downshifting. I ain't gonna be cruising in fourth gear like last match. Jesus! Alright, this track. The elevations. Whoa! Too far down. I done skipped the gear. This track feels... Oh, again? Hold on, that was a huge freeze. I thought the game crashed. It almost got me. Okay, everything's good on the stream too. Alright, good. Yeah, like I was saying before that happened, this track does feel more fun to race in, to drive in. I'm not really racing right now, but yeah, to drive in. Due to the elevations that you can actually feel while driving. Shit, too early. Yeah, this game could use some more optimization though too. I normally can brute force pass a lot of unoptimized games. And I can with this too without OBS, but it doesn't help that the game is unoptimized, because especially when I'm streaming like this using OBS, I don't have the headroom to go past a certain amount of frames to stop, to stop it from flickering the way it is in motion. It's not smooth frame pacing at all, but it's not game breaking either, to the point where I can't drive. Alright, that's the corner I have to like really remember to prepare for. Maybe I don't need to slow down as much as I was just now for this corner here. Alright. I think I'm getting the hang of this a little more. Shit. As soon as I say that, right? Let's jinx myself. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, I had enough practice. I think I'm good. I'm gonna get first place now. Yep. I'm gonna get first place. I'm gonna do this. Just gotta keep telling yourself till you keep crashing again and again and again, right? That's how this works. Of course, I started on fourth. All right, qualies. Let's go.
You're clear.
Oh shit. It's the first corner, man. I tell you. Need to install my kettle, my pedal cam again. Shit. You get a good laugh if you see my feet right now, guys. Even my damn light shaking. Yeah, I'm gonna drift like it's fast. Definitely gonna end up drifting. Doing a lot better though on my times. I just jinxed myself again. I downshifted way too early, I'd say. Yep, same corner. Keep fucking up. Alright, this is the last lap. I'm gonna go to the race. Yep. No, it's okay. I'll just go to the race. Hold on, I wasn't in practice the whole time? I thought I was in qualies. What the hell?
Have you got some tricks up your sleeve? Because we're starting.
Oh, I must have went back when I thought I clicked next. It's alright. We got this. We're past a little hour now, so I think this is gonna be the last race too, guys. But the ultimate question, the title of this video, is the career mode. As I say that, I get a penalty for false start. I know I just didn't do that. No, I did not retire. I did not mean to do that. Restart. I can do that. Alright, good. Oh, that was close. Yeah. So, what the hell was I saying?
Been a good start.
Yeah.
Have to keep the nose
So,
clean in turn one.
the career mode, so far at least from what I've played, is definitely good enough. With the current AI after the patch, along with the car's physics at the current moment, at least this car. I'm not gonna speak for that MX-5, but that's to each his own. It's not like it's undrivable or whatever. I just have more fun with the Porsche. Having more fun with the Porsche, as far as the starters. But you could also skip if you wanted a bigger budget to start off with, and just go straight to the GC3s if you want to. So you don't have to do what I'm doing by starting off in the back of every race and bottom of the, you know, career budget with the 100,000 that I started with. But you can start off with a half a mil as well, or a million. Up to you. Nope, don't cut the inside. Take your time. Let them duke it out. Not taking that chance. But yeah, this is so funny enough. Right before this game came out, I was actually playing Project Cars 2. In the GT4 class, the Vignetta, I think it's called, or whatever, Vignetta, in the career mode. And I can say yes that the physics, or at least the way the force feedback feels for the car, at least for the damn, I am not paying attention. At least for the cars that I've driven in Project Cars 2, it is better. I can't really say like 1-to-1 because I didn't drive any cars that I drove in this car. Sorry, drove in this game in Project Cars 2. Besides the GT4, Vignetta, or Vienna, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it. But it does feel like, you know, the force feedback in that game after the modded file I had to use from a direct drive build, it does feel better. And the career mode in that game also is more akin to an older Forza game. Of course, it's not like this. I prefer a career mode like this, where everything is more authentic in spending and where you spend your money. So I still like to say that it's different, and I did enjoy Project Cars 2 before jumping onto this. But after the patch for this game came out, the good one, I could see myself enjoying this a lot more in Project Cars 2 because of the spending aspect, along with the sponsors and all. But I could see myself enjoying this a lot more once they update a couple things in here too. Definitely the optimization and a couple of quality of life stuff like the radar, proximity radar and stuff, and the force feedback a bit more. I guess that falls under the tire physics, maybe, when it comes to the force feedback. But yeah. I can't say anything about the multiplayer because I don't play multiplayer. I haven't played multiplayer in this game yet, and I don't plan on focusing on multiplayer like that until the game has a good amount of patches that makes it at least feel close to Le Mans Ultimate or another good sim out there. But mainly the optimization, I guess, because it's not as smooth. So I wouldn't like to play a game like this in multiplayer when it's not optimized yet. But I would give it a try. I do want to, like, once if I'm playing this game a lot, I should say, based on if they come out with the patches in time. I would like to dabble in, a little multiplayer shit. Because I'm already, I'll be used to the cars that I'm driving and along with the tracks. Paying attention again with the downshifting. Ultimately, I think, because I'm waiting for a set of Corsa Evo to get out of early access. Like, even while it's in early access, the free roam update, I'm hoping to, like, get my hands on that and fun in that game. But this game, I was expecting, and it may still be true, I'm not sure yet, but I was expecting it for it to like hold me down until Santa Cruz Evo finishes the early access, and have like, you know, the 1.0 career mode released and whatnot. Because I do like the foundation so far for AC Evo's license test like Gran Turismo, and hoping to see something similar to this, like this game, when it comes to the career mode. Because I love like AC's. I say AC, but I really like AC's like driving mechanics a lot better. Not gonna speak for Evo as of yet, because I want to see how 4.0.4 feels after it releases. It's okay right now in 0.3, but it's not. Same corner, I keep forgetting. I got a burp. It's not too good right now in 0.3. But I can see the potential. But even 0.3 AC Evo, I could say is a bit better than this. In aspects. Based on what car you're driving in here. Because certain cars, like the older cars, has better handling, well, force feedback in the handling. So there are certain classic cars in here that's a lot more fun to drive. It feels kind of solid compared to the newer modern cars or GT3s and whatnot. Even with the new patch, so yeah. But anyways, I digress. I think AC Evo's, with their graphics and their physics modeling and all that stuff, system, I think they have a way better they're in a way better position for me to focus on that game at 1.0 when it comes to just being like my solo sim. Like I wouldn't look away from any other sims, even Le Mans Ultimate, when it comes to different cars, based on what they may have in 1.0 and the career that they may have set up. So, yeah. I was still hoping that this holds me down until that comes out, whenever 1.0 comes out. Because this game is not bad at all. It's just we have other competitors that do things better in certain aspects. But this is the only one that still has a career mode that feels like it's worth something for a sim game. I am on my last lap, right? Cut the track limits too. These guys are 18 seconds ahead of me, my god. I'm literally just cruising at this point. Trying to stay alive and off the damn grass. So right here is like where the bumps kind of throw me off on the turn. That's cool, I like that. That means they did a good job laser scanning. If it feels that real. Nope. Last freaking lap, I'm about to spin out of place. Oh, there's something about this car. Makes me want to crash it into a wall. Something about this car makes me want to crash it into a wall. Even though I love it. What the hell am I doing? Holy crap, that was really bad. I think the car just wanted to crash itself into a wall because I'm such a bad driver.
Flag, mate, it's over. We knew it'd be tough out there.
It's aight. It's aight. Finish weekend. My 2Gs. cost me how much to enter a race too? I don't think I'm making any money. I didn't. Yeah, it cost me more. It's like 4,250 to enter the race, and I'm leaving with 2,500. I'm losing money, not making it. I just realized that. And how much is the repairs to this? $10 again. I'm gonna just chuck it up to just it being gas. I don't know. It wouldn't make any sense, I know, but still, I can't explain it. So if I can't explain it, I gotta put a label on it, right? That's what the human race does. When they can't explain something, they label it. I'm just gonna label that those $10 gas. That's what I'm labeling it. I'm gonna label it gas while I'm losing money. I'm losing way more than $10, that's for sure. I know I said it's the last race for tonight, but that race went by so fast. And I did put the race length shorter, as short as it can be for the career, so 0.5. But I think it's the last one, you know. Maybe what time is it? 8:48. 8:49, so almost 8:50. Maybe I want to find out what happens, you know? Maybe I should just do this last one, since the other one didn't take too long. I'm not going to spend too long with traffic practice, and I will skip qualifications because there's no point in me doing it. Unless I am magically good at this track that I've never driven in. The Lexington, the part of America that's located in. All right, vehicle setup, tire and chassis, load, and drive. Already, this is a lot bumpier. I can tell. I hear a chime, but I can't see the description. I appreciate whoever just subscribed. I don't have that set up, I guess. I heard the alert, don't see the actual alert itself. I just hear it. I probably gotta fix that. My fault, guys. But whoever subscribed, I appreciate it. Or like, I don't know if that was a like or subscribe. Yeah, I'll just chuck it up to subscribe. Remarkably well without paying attention here. I did not think I thought I'd be off the track by now, but talking too soon. I'm about to be. This track seems fun too, I'm not gonna lie, with the elevations. It's like a roller coaster. This is a roller coaster. Holy shit, this is fun. Okay, very bumpy, kind of like the Sebring track. What is this, Lime Rock? I gotta remember this one, put it on my favorites. This is fun. Meanwhile, this guy is on my ass. He's like, yeah, enough of that fun shit. It's the race, buddy. Get serious. Yeah. Late shifts. I can see me warming up the tires really fast in this track. All these turns and elevations. Oh shit. Back in there slowly, buddy. There we go. Slow and steady. Doesn't win the race, but it definitely fucking gets me there without big penalty fees. The repair fees. Slow and steady. Get her there. We'll get her there. All right, all right. He's down now. You don't want to slip and slide. Sorry, I don't know where that accent came from. But it's going to come back. Trust me. Especially when I'm this focused. I think it helps. It's almost like therapeutic. All right, get up his ass. Let's go. Ride his bony ass. Let's go. Oh, don't slip and slide into his ass now. Just ride it. Get closer. You're losing him. You're losing him, Preston. Get up there. Oh, you downshifted like an idiot. But you're still in there. Don't lose control of the car now. You got it. Yup, you downshifted like an idiot again. You're losing them again. You know what? Just let the one behind you pass you and get up his ass instead. This way, the other one is gone. Alright, let me chill out. This is practice. What am I doing? I'm acting like this is the race. I think I'm ready. I'm never ready. But I think I'm ready to start at least. Not saying I'm ready to freaking win the race, but yeah, I'm enjoying this track. The turns are not too harsh, even though there's a lot. It's not putting me out of commission just yet. Yeah, this is fun. Second favorite track so far besides Monza. Well, third besides Monza and Sebring. I think I actually like this more than Sebring. I'm only saying that because I'm more familiar with Sebring, so I guess, yeah. I don't know. Maybe for this car at least. I have to drive more cars on this track for me to see if I like it or not. But for this car, I'm enjoying it. Shit. Paying attention. Hang in there. Hang in there. I got a 143. I'm acting like that's something to get hyped for. That's all right. I will be right back because I have to take a leak. But yeah, I'm ready to start this thing. If I know I don't have my BRB scene, that's nice. How sweet. That's funny. That's funny. There we go. Holy crap. That is not the scene I was looking for. I'm sorry. Let me fix that for you guys. There we go. I'll be right back, like I said. Use the restroom. All right, I'm back. Let's get this race started, shall we? So we're gonna skip Yeah, we're gonna skip qualies. No problem doing that. I'm not that confident enough to get more than place above 16. So yeah, skip.
We're at the back, mate. Didn't set a time.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's get this going. Shit, stay away. Oh crap, I thought I was gonna be behind him. That's not good. That means somebody's gonna crash into me. I hope not. I guess it's about time we should test the AI to see if they're fully aware, right? Yeah. Then again, I have to be fully aware too. I can't be crashing into them. There we go. Guess you could scare them out of place. There we go. Okay. Let's not get too hyped. It's only one. Shit! 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 I think I gotta pee again. No, I'm playing. That was horrible. Let's restart that. Great start for me, but that didn't last too long at all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Focus on the lights.
Oh shit! I don't even know if my wheel is straight, guys. It is. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Did it again. I didn't spin out, but I did hit someone. That wasn't good. I don't see a penalty though. Do not see a penalty. Somebody hitting cones. What the hell's going on with the cones? This cone's going wild. Shouldn't be on the road unless somebody went out their way to hit them. Oh shit. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know when somebody's next to me. Somebody's like on my left. I need gen, man. I don't have triple screens. This game doesn't even natively support triple screens yet anyways. That was the same person in the back too, besides me. Second. But I was only on the Discord chat. I thought the Discord chat was behind me. Alright, come on. Same turn. My bad. His wing. Well, not his wing. His bumper. His back bumper is busted. Keep messing up on that same turn. I wonder how bad my car is. It looks like my hood is off a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna cost me the race there, right? I'm not getting crap unless I get into a higher place. Pretty sure my repairs are gonna be more than $2,000, more than my winnings. If I get last again. I just realized my mic is so low right now. Guess I moved it by accident. But I can't focus on fixing it right now. Yeah, I think, yeah, I must have hit that by accident. Must have to be adjusted. It's too close to my arms now. There's no time for that. Let's go! Let's go! And I shake everything down. Damn it, man. Thought I was gonna pass him on the straightaway. Shit. Oh! Hit the curb a little bit. This mic is too damn low again. I can't focus. There's too much going on. Shit. Yeah, I'm feeling limited on turning right now because the mic is like really close to my right arm, so I can't even I can't make the lefts as sharp as I want to. This is an annoying predicament to be in. Alright, that's all I need is a straightaway. This is not the straightaway I was looking for. Yeah, don't tell me well done right now. It's got 2 more laps to go. Woo! Okay. Well done now. I think I got the mic fixed. Get it out my way. Oh shit! Again! Yo! Oh! I just lost 2 places and they barely hit me twice. Holy shit. That would have been bad. I would have been cooked. I'd rather them just pass me and not hit me at that point. Shit! Yo! Just get it back in. Just get it back in and finish it. Don't worry about it. I'm not starting this over. It's all me. Obviously, but still. Whoa. Fucking gear got stuck a little. Yeah, man, I went from being in the damn pack 2 places higher than I started to being 7 seconds behind the freaking person in front of me now. Side. As long as I'm having fun, right? As long as you guys enjoying watch me fail. See some shit. That kind of distracted me. I think my stream suffering, maybe. Hopefully it fixes itself. I'm sorry if, oh shit.
Well done, you stuck with it to the end. We know for next time you do a few more tenths a lap.
Wasn't the plan, but you know, the way that went, I mean, I wasn't gonna finish the race with a messed up car like that. I didn't feel like going back to the pit either. But hey, you lose, you lose. Now, how much the repairs are gonna be for this? I guess there's no repair because I retired. Ah, sore loser. Anyways, let's see what's the next event now since all 5. I don't know why they put winner. They gotta fix that. There shouldn't be a winner if you're like last place, or if you retired from the race, it shouldn't be a winner there. Just get a check that you're done, or whatever the case is, or X. It's weird. But yeah, I think that's it. So if I finish it right, championship completion finish, you I'm in 15th place. You earned $0. Yeah, I've earned nothing. I spent so much money and earned nothing at the end. So what's next in the calendar? So you get to select another series. That's cool, but I think it's the same series that you already. It's the same selection you start off with in the beginning. Nope. Hold on. Why is the championship winnings a lot more? What's the difference here? Let's go to Germany. Oh, you know what? Wow, registration costs 31,000. This might be different. This is 17,000. I don't have enough funds. So am I actually stuck in my career now because I don't have enough funds to join anything? That's crazy. I like that. That's pretty good. You mismanage your funds, you don't get to race anymore. You're stuck. Yeah. Yep. I screwed up. So what happens if I sell my car now? Do I get a chance to buy a cheaper car? So I got 43,000. What's Oh shit. I don't even think I have enough funds to buy another car now. Hold on. If that's 51,000, why is it not giving me any? Oh, I have it on there we go. I had it on favorites. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Let me try this again. Can't do anything without purchasing the car. All right, so let's go to the cars. Why is it still showing me favorites? I'm not seeing favorites. Okay. It's only letting me buy a Porsche. Sorry, it's not letting me buy anything. Sorry. It's only letting me see the Porsche. Why is that? I think I nuked my campaign. I sucked so hard. I sold the car, the only car I had, and I can't even afford with that same car to join another race. And even after selling it, I can't even afford to buy anything back. Would you look at that? That's hardcore. Even when I wasn't on authentic mode, it was still hardcore. I like that. So this career is no longer valid anymore for me. Off season indefinitely. And on that note, I think we should stop here. I really appreciate the views, whoever subscribed, um, and yeah, support people who watched during the stream, people who's watching after. I appreciate it so much. I'm gonna stop the recording now, and yeah. So let me go back. That is the end of my career for good. That's one way to retire so early, right? In your first championship. So, yeah, as you saw just now, I pretty much didn't have enough funds to do anything anymore besides sell the car that I can't buy back or buy any other car that's cheaper because I think that was the cheapest anyways. So, you can really screw yourself up in the championship in in the career mode altogether. It looks like even if you have enough money to continue through your next season or whatever, um, and you really screw that season up, all that work you put in, you can easily just goes to waste because now you have to delete this or just make a new career in general to continue racing in the career mode. So for those of you who are thinking about doing this, just be careful on how you manage your career, your funds in your career. So yeah. I know I wasn't even on authentic. I could have restarted. I could have kept. I can keep restarting. I just chose to retire to see how things went after you finish the first 5 races, and it looks like I can't do anything about it. I didn't have enough funds to continue racing, so that's what happens, I guess, in real life too. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what happens in real life when you run out of money. But yeah, I'm rambling. Again, thanks for those of you who joined, and thanks for those of you who joined later. If you liked what you watched, please subscribe or throw a like, whichever one or both. Be nice. And let me move this screen over here so I can actually see. All right. Yeah. And yeah, you have a good night. And if I don't see you soon, hopefully you have a good holiday in your ear. Take care, guys.